Oh, it's been a day, all right. It is a total Mercury Retrograde day. There's all kinds of things happening, but you know what? I wasn't Turtle Boy, and I'm going to tell you that man came from, he came this close. Turtle Boy, we love you, and this message is for you if you see this. Listen, you're brave, but please don't do anything more. We need you on the outside. Because, the most important thing for you now is to understand we need you, your family needs you, and you might need to behave and dial it back just a little bit, because you won't do any good sitting in the clinker, and they'll get their way. And that's definitely what we're not going to do. We are not going to get them their way. Now, as far as Alan Jackson, whoa, he came out and he spanked Spanky today, didn't he? Now, I'm going to say this. We knew about March being tough. We knew about Mercury retrograde. We know that these things are tough. We are in a battle, and you're going to get some war wounds. And we came through this today by the scruff of our necks. And I say our because we're in this with Karen. But she came out like the warrior she is. The defense came out like the warriors they are. And they're smiling and laughing. And you know what that means? They know things that the rest of us don't know yet. So just try to take a breath. We all know the stance of Auntie Bev. We all know what's going on. And today what I want to do is I want to ask for a message that we can just ourselves dial back a little bit. Just be calm. It's going to work out. Because you know what? I'm like Melanie Little today. Had a very good, and that's Shaggy, confirmation. Melanie Little had a very good phrase today, and she said, think of the end game. And I agree. And that is Shaggy agreeing with us. And we'll wait, Shag. Okay, I think he knows when I do this. So anyway, we've got to think of the big picture and the end game. And we also have to think about all others that are watching this. Seriously. And seeing this. Seeing the fibs coming out of Pinocchio. And yet, you know what I mean. So before we get started, I am not a lawyer. I'm certainly not a turtle boy, because he's done a lot of good for this community. I am not law enforcement. I'm not a medical professional. I'm a tarot professional. And this channel is for entertainment purposes only. So aren't we entertained? Thank you so much for being here. Please do me a favor. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Do all those YouTube-y things because they like that. And you know what? We will get right into it. And I'm talking and talking, and my camera stops. Thank you, Mercury. So let's concentrate on the end game. I think that's what I was talking about. Like Melanie Little said, Attorney Melanie Little, let's concentrate on the end. Yeah, we had a couple of casualties, small ones today, but you know what? We all know how Hanky is. And I don't know if you saw how flustered he was, and he was shaking. And to be acting that way, Robert Alessi tore it up. Jackson tore it up. Did you see them smiling? Did you see them happy? That's the best way to handle the devil, right? That's the best way to handle that sort of thing, smiling and laughing. And say, not today. They made it through, and you know what else? We get Arca. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So March is going to be the month. This is going to be something, and quite frankly, I don't think April 1 is going to happen for the court date. But we'll see. Let's lay some cards before anything more starts happening. Oh, my heck. Oh, my heck. Oh, my. Here we are. Here we go. Two of Swords. Look at this. Both sides fighting today. The King of Pentacles energy. The Ten of Wands. And the Page of Swords. A lot of hot air coming from the CW, in my opinion. Look, just let's be calm. It's all working out. Be calm. We're good. Look at this Two of Swords. Communication. Look at this guy in the middle. One side fighting the other. That's exactly what happened today. So the guides are telling us they recognized what happened today. And that's a good thing. You see the double-edged swords. Those are communication. Look at the clouds in the background rumbling. Look at this. That is Karen in the middle, fighting over her rights, fighting for what's fair. This King of Pentacles energy, he who has the gold rules. Right now, the gold is in the judge's chair. So we have to grin and we have to bear it and not do anything that is going to cause us more strain. And the defense knows that. But this is the CW, who once again has tied themselves up with these very fiery wands and who has engulfed themselves with the flames of what happened today. It's just more for those possible people or agencies to see what is exactly happening. And this is how the guides look at the CW. Do you see how this character is focused and looking away? Because it's like they have no idea, no interpretation. And you know, it is the idea of the CW to protect those bad actors more, in my opinion, than to concentrate on a fair, just, and constitutional trial. Page of Swords, blowing in the wind, the CW. Now, we want to know. So the guides recognize what happened today. That's come out. Now, we're going to see what is expanded. There is John. And you know, quite frankly, I'm fairly sure that the CW has not forgotten about John, but just pretty much put his justice aside. Because the justice for Karen is also justice for John. When she walks away from this, in my opinion, it will then be time, and believe me, she will be involved with that. I'm just going to tell you, I don't like the snarky coming from that side of the aisle. I have to tell you, I understand loss, but I don't like, you see, the CW, the falseness of hiding behind the shield of saying, oh, I want everything right. Well, this is what they're getting. Toil and labor. Because once all of this happens, pardon me, the CW is not going to know what hit them. They're not going to be able to refute anything. And quite frankly, I don't know if you noticed, but Lolly sat there like Humpty Dumpty today in my opinion. This guy's throwing Lolly under the bus. You can imagine how Lolly feels. I say Lolly because I say lollygag, but Lally, you can believe how he feels. Because he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. And it's not good. Let's ask the House of Zelda cards and see what we can find out. See, it's been a while since we've seen this card. And that is a message for the CW. Do the right thing. Yeah, I don't know if they know the definition of that, but do the right thing. Because you know what? Justice is coming. It is coming. But there's a reason that all of this is coming to the surface. Travel is very interesting. I want to clarify that card. I want to clarify and qualify that card. The truth is being hidden. Travel. Well, travel could mean a vehicle, right? So this is a stretch. But could they be hiding things about the vehicle? Hello? In my opinion, the answer is yes. Let's see what our friend... I haven't seen these guys in a while. And no worries. The 8 of Hearts. The 9 of Spades. The 2 of Diamonds. And the 9 of Diamonds. Now look here, my darlings. This is telling us, because you know the diamonds for me is communication. They're air elements, and not only that, it is legal and business. And right now, and I'm going to tell you, I can almost feel Alan Jackson saying, look, don't take this personally. It's business. Don't take this personally. It's legal. Don't take it personally. And I don't believe Karen is. These two cards together are very interesting, and let me tell you where they're going. This is a card of suspicion, and rightly so. Suspicion of the imagination that is happening from the CW. Should we be suspicious? Yes. In my opinion, we should. This card also talks about general worries and curbing the imagination. But these two together, like, almost cancels each other, but they overlap like this, see? They do this to each other. That's the energy of this. Suspicious of the imagination coming from the CW, but the CW is also very suspicious of the defense, who is also very suspicious of the CW using their imagination. You see how that's just really kind of overlapping? And then we have here the partnership of the defense working together, sharing responsibilities, like a partnership coming together. And then here is this beautiful 9 coming together for the defense. However, it gives us another little message in there, because this is progress. It may seem like we digressed today, but we didn't. Oh, no, no. There's new things. There's new interests coming. I don't know if you caught Eliza Little saying that they have evidence that the CW wanted, or the DA, is supposedly what I heard in court, that they have evidence that they wanted the witnesses, these people sitting with the family of the deceased. I'm being careful. So for that to happen, they must have an email or a text or something. You know, there's stuff coming out. But there's something more in this card because it talks about hobby traveling. You can't make this stuff up. Taking maybe a holiday, taking maybe a travel, taking maybe something. And if I'm going to tell you this, if Auntie Bev gives a continuance on the trial from April 1st, which I believe she will, until whatever date, which I believe will be in May, probably toward the end of May, and then we have Memorial Day here in the United States. There's some travel in there, and don't be surprised if we don't hear that coming from Auntie Bev. That's what we can have to look forward to. So the guides get it. And believe me, when the guides get it, they are then able to step in and help to rearrange things. Help in making things a little easier to breathe. And of course, we have that Mercury, look at this, Chariot, which is also the zodiac sign of the sign of Cancer, the crab. But in this case, look, we have both sides. Isn't this amazing? Both sides are playing the tug of war. Good against evil. I'm going to start saying it like those Renaissance. Evil. And this charioteer back here, holding on for dear life and can't hardly figure out how to control this. So the guides know, and I want you to take a breath and just take a moment to understand this is and will be Karen. This Nine of Pentacles, where she's just going to be in her counting house, counting all her money, living in lush surroundings, but she's not that kind of gal. She's going to put all that to good use, and she's going to tear it up. Their belief is that Karen is there for a reason, because this corruption has been going on for so long that she's going to bring it to a halt. Do you understand why now they are so much after her? It's not that they believe. They know she's scientifically and factually innocent. They just don't want to put a stop to all the shenanigans that they are doing, in my opinion. Because once that stops, the big salary stop, everything else big stops. This will be abandoned one day. Okay, so I lost my camera again. Thank you, Mercury. You're going to be hearing this word from the CW. Keep mindful of that. You're going to be hearing that word. You're also going to be hearing the word slash, S-L-A-S-H. Thank you so much, my darlings. Before my camera goes again, keep watch because I'm going to be putting out another video. Thank you so much, my darlings. I appreciate it so, so, so much. You be well. You take care. You stay safe. I know you're going to get through this. We're all going to get through this together. Karen is too. But honey, you know, sometimes you have to eat a little bit of the brown stuff to get a good strawberry. We're on our way. Talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.